I literally can't even find the words. I've done something really stupid. At this point in time, I'm pretty convinced that past Philly hates me and that future Philly is going to hate me even more. So it was my birthday a few weeks ago and I turned 39. Oh, but Philly, you look so young. Yes, thank you. It's the Botox. Joking, I don't actually have Botox. If you'd like to sponsor me for it though, would be more than happy. But it's also my husband's birthday, 3 days after mine. And I thought, oh, wouldn't it be really fun if I took a punt on getting some Hyrox tickets? And guess who actually got tickets to do a Hyrox? For anybody that doesn't know what a Hyrox is, because it is quite an up and coming thing, it is like this mega competition race thing where you have to do 8 laps, 1 kilometre laps, and then you have to do 8 stations of you have to do a rowing machine, you have to do a ski erg, you have to do burpees, you have to, so there's 8 of those. I'm gonna pop a little thing here to explain it. But basically it's for really fit people and for people that exercise a lot. And there are some people in the world that don't exercise a lot but still somehow think that this is a good idea. Not gonna lie, my husband was not happy with his birthday present at all. In fact, he still keeps going off to have a little cry and then comes back and he's like, right, what is it that we have to do? So I'll explain to him that we have to carry 48 kilos round a 200 metre whatever, and he goes off, has another little cry and comes back and he's like, okay, right, tell it me again. And then we'd have the same thing over and over and over again. If crying was in Hyrox, we'd be laughing. Basically, the reason that I signed up was because I thought, what better way to see out my 30s than to test my body and see what we can actually do. And I'd had no idea, getting a Hyrox ticket is impossible, absolutely impossible. So the fact that I sat in the queue for literally a second and I was the first in the queue and I got the tickets, I was like, oh my word. So now I absolutely have to do it. Plus, we have also signed up under a fundraising place so that we can fundraise for Macmillan. I'm going to pop the link down below so that if you would like to donate any money or anything like that, I'd be very, very grateful. We need to raise £800 between us. So we've got 6 months to be able to do that. And I think it's just such a worthwhile cause because, aging is a privilege, right? And not everybody gets that privilege. And so I really want to try and raise as much money for Macmillan as possible. I'm going to be chatting in future weeks. We're going to be chatting about some fundraising ideas that I've got and how that sort of ties into crafts and stuff. I'd love to make some blankets and maybe auction those off. I'd love to make a couple of bits and then have some little fundraising items to sell. If you've got any ideas, pop them down in the link below. So if you want to watch a very, very, very unfit 39-year-old turn 40 and get fit, and also do so by really acknowledging that I am not in my 20s. I am not one of those young influencers that you see on Instagram and that you see on TikTok and stuff like that. I am literally a mum of 4 that would much rather be sat crocheting than going out running, but absolutely I will do this for a really good cause, and absolutely I will do this for my mental resilience and for my overall health. I absolutely would like to be in a better condition than I am now so that I can live life in all its fullness. So yeah, come along, come on the journey. So if you've stumbled upon this video, you are absolutely on the very first part of my journey with me. So what would be amazing is if you could you could subscribe, you could hit the bell button, and then pop a comment down below to let me know who you are, where you're from, and whether you've ever heard of Hyrox before, or whether you're really even interested in fitness. Or, big question, why do I need female specific protein. There is so much unlearning and new learning that I have to do. I'm gonna need a lot of help on that. And I'm absolutely gonna be relying on you lot. So come along on my fitness journey with me. Come along as I navigate daily life and try and squeeze it all in. Come along and help me fundraise by doing lots of crafting and stuff and planning lots of events. And I really look forward to sharing this journey with you. Right, I'm off to go work out. Where's Jane Fonda when you need her?